What if Sentinel Prime survived Transformers Dark of the Moon? Watch this video to find out. What's going on, TS Nation? I'm back with another Transformer theory, and today we are going to talk about what if Sentinel Prime survived Transformers Dark of the Moon. Before we start the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, or Sentinel Prime will come to your house and destroy all your Ironite toys. Also, make sure to comment any other theories you want me to cover. Now, let's get into the theory. If you don't know, Sentinel Prime was one of the direct descendants from Primus himself. He was the former leader of the Autobots back on Cybertron before Optimus Prime. Sentinel Prime was Optimus's mentor. He taught Optimus everything he knew. Sentinel Prime was introduced into the Michael Bay universe in Transformers Dark of the Moon. It was shown that on the final days of Cybertron, Sentinel Prime made Optimus the new leader of the Autobots while making a secret alliance with Megatron in order to save Cybertron. As Sentinel and his crew were leaving Cybertron on the Ark to meet up with Megatron, the Decepticons, unknown of their secret alliance, shot the Ark down and it went out of orbit into deep space. The Ark crashed on the dark side of the moon. The crash put Sentinel into a stasis lock, and Megatron crashed into Earth, trapped in the frozen Arctic before being discovered by Sam Witwicky's grandfather, Archibald Witwicky. In Transformers Dark of the Moon, Optimus found the power core of the Ark in Chernobyl. Optimus later found out that the Ark was on the dark side of the moon. Optimus and Ratchet were sent to the moon to retrieve Sentinel Prime. Then when they reached back on Earth, Optimus used the Matrix of Leadership to resurrect Sentinel Prime. Once he was revived, he demanded to know where the pillars were. He saved 5 of them, including the control pillar. Later on in Transformers Dark of the Moon, when the Dread started chasing Sentinel and the Autobots, he knew everything was in place and continued to keep his alliance with Megatron in order to save Cybertron. He betrayed the Autobots, killing Ironite, also Skids and Mudflap, but only in the comic versions. He stole the pillars and met up with Megatron. Megatron and Sentinel Prime met up at the Lincoln Memorial, reactivating the dormant Decepticons on the moon, and transferred them to Earth through the pillars. Sentinel then deceived the United Nations, stating that they will only take natural resources to rebuild their planet and leave. However, the UN would have to exile the remaining Autobots. They exiled the Autobots and they left on the Xanthium. However, Starscream shot missiles to the Xanthium, destroying it. Sentinel and Megatron, thinking the Autobot rebels are dealt with, they started to build a fortress in one of the biggest cities in the United States. You know it, Chicago. While the Decepticons, the Sentinel sent to place the pillars all around the world, Sentinel was notified by Dylan that the Autobots are still alive. Sentinel told all the Decepticons to attack the Autobots. As the fighting continued, Optimus killed Shockwave and used his hand cannon to shoot down the control pillar, halting the transportation of Cybertron. Sentinel then jumps down and says,
"Optimus, you forget your place."
Then he attacks Optimus. Nearing the end of the battle, as Sentinel was about to kill Optimus, Megatron comes from behind and shoots Sentinel, breaking their alliance. Then Megatron gets decapitated by Optimus, of course, and then Sentinel says,
"Optimus, all I ever wanted was the survival of our race. You must see why I had to betray you."
Then Optimus said that he betrayed himself and then killed him. But what if Sentinel survived? Let's say instead of Optimus killing him in the end, let's say he lets him live. Optimus would say that he can't kill Sentinel because of their history and the bond that they have. Sentinel starts to realize that he shouldn't have trusted Megatron and should have sticked with the Autobots. Because of all the damage Sentinel has caused, he will not be able to stay on Earth, so he leaves Earth and wants to go see if he can rebuild Cybertron the right way. He goes on a ship and gets exiled, similar to what happened to the Autobots previously. Later on, as we move into Age of Extinction, everything mainly plays out the same, But as Lockdown was heading towards Earth, he sees Sentinel Prime reaching Cybertron and shoots Sentinel with his hand cannon, blindsiding Sentinel. Sentinel then realizes that he's been hit and gets attacked by Lockdown. Then Sentinel and Lockdown having this amazing battle, attacking each other. Near the end, Sentinel takes Lockdown to the ground, and as he is about to finish him off, he gets attacked by a disguised Quintessa, the Irony. Sentinel gets stunned, and she helps Lockdown escape. Sentinel couldn't send Optimus a message on Lockdown, so he altered his course back to Earth. As he continued, his energon levels got drastically low, and he started to get into a stasis lock, floating off course because of Lockdown destroying his ship with the blindside hit. The rest of Age of Extinction plays out the same. On to Transformers The Last Night. Quintessa finds Sentinel and tells him that she's an ally of Optimus, and tries to help locate Optimus. As they find Optimus, Sentinel runs to Optimus's aid, and behind his back, Quintessa ironically kills Sentinel with the Rust Cannon, killing him, forcing Optimus to attack her, and failing, and falling into Quintessa's trance. And Transformers The Last Night continues how it does normally after that. This helps introduce Quintessa as the Great Deceiver, gives us a dream match against Sentinel and Lockdown, and also gets some closure to Sentinel Prime killing Iron Knight. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Transformers related content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.